NIS union says its members in Glasgow have voted in favour of strike action in opposition to what it describes as the ongoing programme of education cuts there. The General Secretary of the EIS is Andrea Bradley. Morning, Andrea. What sort of action then are your members looking at?
So yesterday we received the result of a ballot for strike action, and it will be strike action that we're looking at unless Glasgow City Council thinks differently about the programme of cuts that is already being enacted. In fact, we've written out to employers to let them know the outcome of the ballot, and we've also written to members, first of all congratulating them on the success of the ballot, but also preparing them potentially for next steps, which will be strike action.
When?
Well, we're looking to try to prevent some further critical decisions being made about the Glasgow City Council budget. So there's every likelihood that we'll be looking at strike action quite imminently. There's a group of our members of our executive committee that are meeting at 9 o'clock this morning to consider a request from Glasgow Local Association for approval of strike action. And I would imagine that there will be 100% support within that committee to approve that.
What does the council have to do in order to avoid this strike action?
So the council has already enacted a programme of cuts this academic session in the region of 172 posts that weren't filled, and that's already having a detrimental impact on the operational running of schools, on the workload of teachers, and critically on the quality of the learning experience of too many children and young people in the city of Glasgow. So we would like that cut, that swinging cut for this year, to be reversed, and that the cuts that are planned for the next academic session and the one after that, we would like them to be halted, and for there to be a different plan put in place, and one that is much more solidly committed to properly funding quality education in the city of Glasgow.
Andrea, I just wanted to ask you there, we heard from the NASUWT about its members at Kirkintilloch High School feeling that the level of abuse that they're experiencing by pupils there isn't being dealt with. Is that something that your members are experiencing?
Well, certainly we've had no representations from EIS members in that school specifically, but we do know that across the country there is a serious issue with rising levels of violence, aggression, dysregulated behaviour that is impacting both on students and on teachers, and the EIS has been campaigning vigorously on that for almost 2 years now. Okay. We receive reports of that kind from all over the country, all 32 local authorities, a whole variety of schools, and we don't believe yet that the Scottish Government and local authorities are taking this issue strongly enough by the scruff of the neck and dealing with it.
We must leave it there. Andrea Bradley from